Hi, welcome to a new video. I'm off into Soho to meet some friends for Christmas coffee, so that's going to be really nice, and I'm going to pop by a few sort of decorated areas and show you some lovely London Christmas stuff. First stop, Bentley & Skinner, the jewellery store. They have loads of antique and bespoke items. So amazing. I always have a little look here. And you can see the tiaras and all the beautiful jewellery that you can also rent. So if you're going to that sort of party where you have to have a tiara, then this is the place. This is also where King Charles is having his signet rings made. So beautiful in here. Around the corner is Burlington Arcade, which opened in 1819, offering luxury goods. It's 179 meters long, and every year they decorate it so beautifully for Christmas. They change it every year as well, so that makes it very special. They have loads of luxury goods stores, but also a really good coffee shop, which I go to quite a lot. Charbonnel & Walker, my favorite chocolate shop. I always come here for my Christmas chocolates. It's situated in the Royal Arcade, which is certainly worth a visit. It's the oldest shopping arcade in London, in Mayfair, and it was completed 1880. So beautiful and so dressed up for Christmas.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How will you feel about packing up to...
The home of bespoke tailoring is, of course, Savile Row, and I love their Christmas decoration with a scissor cutting through some fabric. Beautiful. This is the department store Fortnum & Mason, and I wanted to show you inside, but the queue was so long. They said you had to wait at least 10 minutes, and I didn't have time, but I will pop in another day because they got the most wonderful Christmas cards. Happy second Advent! It is pouring down. It's not very Christmassy outside at all, but I'm going to go out and get a Christmas wreath. Hopefully they got something that I like. It's getting quite Christmassy inside. I put a few more things up and yeah, getting quite Christmassy. We're going to eat our saffron buns and have some glögg and celebrate the 2nd of Advent. All my little tomtenisser. This one's sitting down, this one's eating Christmas porridge. This one has a julbok under his arm. This one is coming with a sack of presents. And this beautiful candle holder by Joanna Ling. It's so beautiful. And here you can see it's having a mushroom. It's quite featured in Swedish old Christmas sort of themes. And this one's singing. And here we got the Lucia people. Well, I only got one. This is the guy, Stjärngosse. This is how we dress up at the 13th of December when we invite Lucia in, and there's a lot of singing and the kids dress up like this and sing in schools, and yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, outside it's pretty dire. Where is she now? Well, I'm in one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's 1.5 times 1.5 meter. It's my laundry room, and I love it here. It's not very common in London to have a laundry room, so I feel really lucky and I love it. I think I was a laundry woman in a previous life because I love laundering. I don't like ironing. Anyway, I thought this was a good place to start talking about cleaning products that are really good, natural, not bad on the environment, and therefore also not bad on humans and animals and those things. So I want to show you a few things that I use that I like a lot. The first product is Grumme såpa. I think it's called phthalate soap in English, and it's made from a byproduct of when you make wood chipping. So it comes from a good source, wood, trees, and it's really nice. It cleans really well, but super gentle, and it has this smell, and I remember this smell so much from my childhood as well. I'm going to open it. So they have a little bit of perfume in this, and that's almost like almond. So it reminds me of almond actually. But yeah, it's really good. I use it on my wooden floors, and sometimes I just put it in a bucket and clean with it with a cloth. It's really good. Not harsh, not bad to breathe in or anything. So super recommended. I've not found something similar in the UK before, but correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I get this from the Swedish shop. But there might be some equivalent in this country. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've got all the little marks here for being good to Mother Nature. I love the smell from when I do the floor with this stuff. It's so nice. So just some hot water. Take this. It's quite bizarre, but in Sweden we have something called julstäda, and that means Christmas cleaning. And everybody does it, and everybody knows that you have to put the effort in to julstäda. And it's a really good thing in the sense that you clean out everything for the new year, but all children, we knew that if we didn't julstäda our room, it could be that Santa didn't show up. So it's ingrained in us that we have to clean before Christmas. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm julstädare, and I like my little room, so it's not too much of an effort. It's just the daily grind I don't like. But the julstäda, it's a bit special. You put the Christmas music on and you just do it. The smell. Okay, so my next product is this. It's called Spruce. It's a British product and I quite like it. It is totally natural and safe, and it's sort of an everyday spray, and it smells divine. And basically it comes in these sachets, and you just open this, open it, put this stuff in here and then fill up with water. So I have a blue bottle, but I used the pink multi-purpose one because I like that smell more. And then you just spray and clean. Oh, smells absolutely fantastic. I use this normally on the kitchen table after we've eaten or before we've eaten. And then clean, clean, clean. Oh my God, the smell is divine. So gorgeous. So it's the pink smell that I like most. I think it is, what is it? Geranium. Yeah, geranium. How do you get teenage boys into cleaning? Well, through their heart. And what belongs in their heart? Trainers. So, I'm going to show you this thing here. It's by Jason Mark, and it's cleaning products just for their beloved trainers. There is a little pack that comes like this, it's like a present pack, and it has, sorry, I'm holding it in one hand, it comes with this, labeled of course, and a little brush. Oops. Another thing that you need to do for Christmas is to get your silver polished. Look at these now. And then look at them very soon, because I'm going to show you how to do it really easily without that silver polish, because I don't like to touch that. Another thing I don't like to touch, I'm so weird. But this is so easy. Okay, we're going to get these in a good nick. Take a plastic bowl and put some aluminium foil in with the shiny bit out. This is the dull, this is the shiny. Cover the cutlery with hot water. Oops. And then you put in 1 tablespoon of baking soda. They all need to be covered, totally covered. And then wait about 10 minutes. You can see it's already gone a little bit more shiny. And then you just take a piece of paper or a cloth and polish. You can see it's coming off really good. Whoa. Pretty good. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and come back next week for another one. Until then, have a fabulous time. Happy Christmas, God jul. Well, it's not yet.